Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. Mm. Having me a nice cold Lazy Magnolia Southern Pecan Ale right now. Yeah, I don't drink very often. When I do, I drink good shit. I ain't gonna drink no cheap ass Budweiser, any of that swill. Made in Mississippi. So, back to the video here. Woo! Video Watchdog issue 51. Got that nice 2001 cover. This is what we got. We got Stanley Kubrick, Babylon 5, X-Files, Vampires, Godzilla, Exorcist, tapes, discs, soundtracks, and books. Now, this is from sometime in the 90s, late 90s. This is one, okay, like I talked about before, I've subscribed to the magazine twice now. Our first subscription was around this time. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. Woo! This is one of the first ones I remember getting in, through subscription. This is from 99, don't get me wrong. Okay. Well, who we got on the kennel here? We got Tim Lucas, Douglas E. Winter. Okay. Talking about how the Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed and the Curse of Frankenstein hit Laserdisc, and they're really good prints. Cat o' Nine Tails, Deep Red Suspiria, and Phenomena are also hitting Laserdisc. Some websites, don't exist anymore. Melon Farmers was great. This is what I'm looking for. Anybody out there knows where to get copies? These are reprint. They reprinted 3 issues because they were out of print. The only difference between the original prints and the second prints is the covers black and white. It's issues 2, 4, and 16, which are a Twin Peaks issue, a Blue Velvet issue, and then a Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me issue. I really want these. I'm a huge David Lynch fan. I love Twin Peaks. And I do not have these. My source for Video Watchdog does not have these issues. I looked, I'm like, damn. And one day I'm going to sit down and do a Twin Peaks video. I got to get all my Twin Peaks stuff together. Because I got a lot. I mean, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, books, trading cards, audio books, a lot. Let's get back on to the issue here. All right, so our tape reviews. We got The Blind Swordsman Meets His Equal. That's what the Zatoshi, I think is how you say that series. I never watched any of them. They sound interesting. Bloodlust, The Vampire in Nuremberg. I like this. Good Lord, how long has it been since an obscure European horror film popped up under a new title on a real home video label? It's been far too long. Still haven't seen the film. Enter the Fat Dragon. That's a Sammo Hung, as he's known over here in the States. I wonder if Fat Dragon ever took on Fat Ninja. Yeah, Fat Ninja's out in the driveway stabbing some trash. Fat Dragon just pops up and kicks his ass. Giants from the Unknown. Gamera the Invincible and Giant Monster Gamera. I have all these now thanks to Cody LL. You go back and watch the latest package I got in for Cody LL is a pile of Gamera stuff. Just a pile. The Girl Getters, which... Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Destroya. These are the Columbia TriStar releases on VHS. Mad Monster Party. I love seeing this when I saw this. I'm like, oh shit, I remember seeing that once or twice as a kid, but never afterwards. It came out. Magnificent Butcher. Nosferatu the Vampire. This is the first time this film. This is 79. What is it? Is it Herzog? Let me see. I think it's Herzog. Yeah, Herzog's remake of Nosferatu with Klaus Kinski as the vampire and Isabelle Adjani is one of the victims. I didn't even know they remade Nosferatu until about 96. A buddy of mine found a reprint of that movie's release poster. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. We never saw the film. And it was in 99 when this came out from, who did this one? On Anchor Bay. There's a VHS and a VHS deluxe edition because they released the German and the English versions because they filmed most scenes twice because a lot of the cast was German. Really good article on that. This is the one right here. Terror 2000. I've been hearing about this film forever. It's like a very, very not politically correct comedy set right after World War II in Germany with Udo Kerr. It sounds like insane. I've been reading. Oh man. But it was a Waterbearer Films video. I never found a copy, but it is, as of filming, which is early March, it's up on Amazon Prime. I'm going to go give it a watch. I've been hearing about it for years. Vampire Ecstasy, which is what, Joe Sarno. The Lust Vampires. This is another Waterbearer film. See, it's Laserdisc and VHS. This is an old, it's a 10-part, 7-hour serial, French movie serial. It sounds really good. It's like, there's some criminals doing shit, and they call themselves the Vampires. Variety. I don't know a thing about that one. Look at this. This is the Rowan Group, Spaghetti Nightmares Club. These are all lasers, $50 a piece. Or you can get some there on sale. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, 32. Most Dangerous Gays, I mean. 99, Laserdisc was still a thing. Zero Woman. Here we go. Stanley Kubrick, Beyond the Infinite. And this is just a really nice article on Kubrick and all his films at the time. This is the article that, when it came out, I'm like, yeah. I didn't read it at first. Because video watching, when I got them in, I'd read all the reviews. Then I'd pick and choose articles, read them like the ones that caught my attention. The Kubrick one caught my attention. This Superman Disc of Steel, Tim Lucas, Rebecca, and Sam Omland, I'm guessing he said, talks about where to get the best versions of the Fleischer and Paramount Superman cartoons that are public domain on home video. And I was like, eh. And at the time, I'd seen a couple episodes of the cartoons as a kid and was like, okay, they're all right. I love those cartoons now. They're the best Superman and other media I've ever seen. I mean, I know people praise the Christopher Reeves movies, and they're okay. I'm not a big fan of them. But this right here, just, they're so well done. And a lot of detail. To my, different releases, like avoid the, Windstar, because they added new sound effects so they could copyright them. And according to this, the best releases were they're putting like one episode on these discs that had 2 episodes of the old Adventures of Superman TV show. And I love this image. Superman being confronted with kryptonite. Then we got laser and DVD reviews. Now this is a laser of The Avengers with Uma Thurman. And was it Ralph Fiennes? I have seen this. I've only seen it twice, and I did see the old Avengers. This is not the Marvel Avengers that everybody knows. This is Emma Peel and John Steed. It's a British show. Really cool shit. I mean, as a kid, I ended up watching it because I'm the TV guy. It's summer. It's the weekends. Probably summer. I can stay up late. I'm like 8 years old. I can stay up as late as I fucking want. My parents don't know what time I'm going to bed. I have TV in my room. I can stay up all night. It's summertime. They didn't give a shit. And I see the Avengers coming on like our CBS affiliate at 11 o'clock. Oh, I said, man, Avengers got a TV show. Fuck, it'll be Hawkeye. And I tuned in like, this ain't the Avengers, but I fell in love with the show. And fell in love with Emma Peel. Whew, man. And this movie, it gets shit on. It kind of deserves it. Babylon 5, The Gathering, and Babylon 5. The beginning. Both these are Laserdisc releases of the film that started the series and then the other film that they made when the series moved to TNT. And this goes into details about how the film was shot full widescreen. And, oh God, what is his name? J. Michael Straczynski. Promise fans, when they hit home video, they're going to be widescreen. Well, guess what? That didn't happen. And what it was is when they were made that way, they were made in the PAL format. And was it Warner owned this, I think? Warner didn't want to pony up the money to transfer them to NTSC. But it goes into a lot of detail, the difference between this version of The Gathering and what originally aired. Really good article if you're in it. Blade! The Blade. Laserdisc and DVD. And look at that. The DVD was $25. The Laserdisc was basically $35. I got Blade on Blu-ray less than a year ago for like $5. But Blade, and that's what people forget, Blade was actually the star of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, it's not technically part, but it's the first Marvel movie to come out that actually made money. So what we had before then that went to theaters. Howard the Duck, that bombed, even though it's a great film. The made-for-TV Doctor Strange movie and the 2 Captain America movies and the Hulk movies and, all that. Blade was the first one. Doc Savage, A Man of Bronze on Laserdisc. Whew. I've watched that. It's not real good. The Exorcist. Oh, man. This is talking about this is the special edition with the added scenes, the crab walk or the spider walk, whatever you want to call it, and all that. Now, go into this a little bit. Y'all watch it. You've heard me mention the first film I ever saw was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was 3 years old. My dad was taking my cousin, who's about 10 years older than me, to the drive-in. My mom was gone for like a Tupperware party or some shit. So I was like, yeah, we'll take Newt with us. He's 3. The movie starts at like 9 or 10. He'll be asleep before the movie even starts. I have been told by my cousin today, I stood up and just held on to the dash and watched the entire movie and was fascinated with it. Well, next weekend or a couple weekends later, my dad decided that he was going to go see The Exorcist at the drive-in and took me with him. The Exorcist, he said as a kid, I was 3, maybe I might have been 4 by then, but I was still. He said you could tell I was bored because you sat there and like watch screen, sit down. Well, I didn't bother watching The Exorcist again until I was about 12. I don't like the film. I've watched it and nothing about it really appeals to me. I mean, it's long and it's slow and it's got a couple of good scenes, but God, you got to sit through so much just boring ass shit. I understand in a way why it's considered a classic. Just me, it isn't. Now, I've read the book. The book's fucking scary as hell. And I've had people tell me, oh, man, the movie only really works if you're Catholic. I was raised Catholic. I still don't. But hey, that's what happens. From Beyond the Grave with Leslie Ann Down. This is one of those Amicus films. Amicus was the other British studio that specialized in horror besides Hammer. Okay, here we go. Funny Games by Michael Haneke. It's another one of those. This 90, 99. I read about this movie and I'm like, oh, I gotta see this. And it was coming out on DVD from Fox Lorber, but I could never find a copy. Fast forward to about 2004. High-speed internet's finally in my area. I got a DVD burner. I've learned how to take any video file I find, run it through this one program, burn it on DVD, and it'll play in my DVD player. I got Funny Games and watched it, and holy shit. Now, this is the original. This is not the remake with Naomi Watts and Tim. Was it Tim Roth? Which is good. It's basically a shot-for-shot remake. It's good, but this original is like, holy hell. It's Michael Haneke kind of like telling the audience, why do you like watching this violent stuff? Oh, you want to see the good guys get their revenge at the end? No, I'm not going to give that to you. I'm not going to let you cauterize that wound. And I love how this review did not give away one of the big things in the film. And I like how they say it here. Okay. Haneke allows the young psychopath the upper hand. As details would spoil the surprise of his astonishing sequence, we'll say only that it left us with the impression that the Schroeder's chances of survival seem remote. And the thing is, okay, I was like, okay, whatever. I watched the movie, and when that scene happens, I'm like, oh, shit. And I still do not have a legit copy of this. I have a bootleg. But man, this movie, whew. And I've got some other Haneke stuff. Okay, we got Halloween 1 from Anchor Bay, Halloween 2 from Good Times, Halloween 3 from Good Times, Halloween H2 from Dementia. These are DVD releases. Yeah. We got the, Nosferatu the Vampire of the 79, the Laserdisc, and the Anchor Bay release. Operation Condor 2, Armor of the Gods. This is from Dimension. This actually is not Operation Condor 2. This film came out before then. They just got labeled that in the States because Operation Condor was a hit. Jackie Chan, decent stuff. And then we get a bunch of DVDs and laser releases of Police Story 2, and Police Story 3 Super Cop. Police Story 3 got released over here just as Super Cop. I've only ever seen the first Police Story of Jackie Chan. Is this the Laserdisc? I think it is. Let's see. I don't know, for $29, it might not be. The Trip, the uncut version of The Trip, the Corman acid film. Vampires, the John Carpenter film on DVD with Cheryl Lee from Twin Peaks. And then the X-Files movie on Laserdisc. Still have not seen that. I own it. I just never watched it. I don't know. X-Files is one of those I watched about 3 or 4 seasons and I just kind of gave up on it. I was like, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me anymore, so I gave up on the show. Audio Watchdog, and this is a bunch of Western soundtracks. Bad if you're watching, hey. Night Gallery, the After Hours Tour. This is a book all about Night Gallery from Syracuse Press. Love to have it. Art of the Nasty, about the covers on the video nasties. And then, letters. A lot of letters, actually. I love this. I love this letter here. This is me calling Borders Bookstore trying to see if they have Video Watchdog number 50. Clerk, can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for the new issue of Video Watchdog number 50. Let me check for you. Next 5 minutes are wasted of waiting spent listening to the strains of the enigma. Was it Video Dog? No, Video Watchdog. Watch like watching something. It's in the film section. Clerk, let me look some more. Another 5 minutes passes. Random McKenna this time. I like McKenna. Just as I get into it, he's back. Clerk, I found it. It was in the film section. You should have told me that. I would have found it faster. Okay. What number is it? Let's see. I don't see it. What's on the cover? LaToya Jackson. Thank you. That's 49. Already got it. And I don't remember who's on the cover 49, but I don't think LaToya Jackson's ever been on the cover of this mag. And then we got, ads for Laserdisc and DVDs. And then the back cover. Such a great mag. And it sucks that it's gone now, but, they just weren't making any money. They had, they got to do what they got to do, so. All right, everybody, I'm out. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.